Welcome to Two Hotties and a Naughty, a podcast about life's little victories, hotties, and constant disappointments, naughties. Here are your hosts, Michael Beck, Hicks, and Dwight Slappe.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Two Hotties and a Naughty. I'm Hicks.
I'm Dwight Slappe.
And I am Michael Beck.
Really milk that.
He did. He turned it up, cranked it up just a bit, put some extra funk on that bad boy for this intro.
Speaking of extra funk, how's recording going for you, Slice?
It's going great. Things might look a little different. You may have noticed I've shifted to the other side of the Mac and Me poster. We had some unfortunate events that I came home to, and, well, I record in the basement, as if you couldn't tell by the murder walls and window up here. And, you know, if you're watching home, oh, cool, an elephant is trampling above me right now. It's been a great experience since I've got home. But, no, I came home and one of my lovely cats had peed right above where I record. And I have hardwood floors that were put together, assembled in 1932, I believe. So they're not airtight, as you might imagine. And my keyboard got a little golden shower. So I had to clean this bad boy up. And you might notice if you were watching, I know so many of you are, different, you know, I've got some little guys in my ears instead of the big old earmuffs. Well, those earmuffs soaked in urine. So yeah, it's a little different scenery. I hope you guys like it.
Dear watcher,
I'm loving it.
Dear watcher and listener, Two of us today are coated in cat piss, and one of us isn't. At the end of the episode, we'll reveal which one.
Two pissies and a dry. Okay.
Is somebody rubbing against their microphone? Because I'm hearing a shush, 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 shush.
I don't think it's that. I think it's whoever is walking above me, and it's making a squeaking noise because they.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's that
That's
elephant.
my guess.
You're lucky you're
It's
not covered in elephant piss, to be fair.
Thank God. Whew, boy. It would look like Double Dare out here. Or you can't say that. Do that on television? One of those. I don't know. But speaking of protecting your head
Pick a
from
Nickelodeon
slime,
show from the 80s. It'll work here.
they love dumping stuff on you. It doesn't matter. You're getting
We
stuff
did this joke in the
slime.
lab, and it works with all Nickelodeon shows. Today's
No matter what
special
era you grew up.
done. Eureka's Castle? Absolutely.
Bananas and
Salute your
pajamas?
shorts?
You got it.
Hey, dude, you know it.
The Adventures of Pete and Pete. There we go. I got one.
Hey, good job. Legends of the Hidden Temple. What do you think Olmec was rocking with there? Yep, you step in the wrong room in that temple. Let it rain down.
Olmec was just covering kids in piss.
That's it.
It's messed up.
Pure Aztec. But anyways, guys.
I want to apologize to all the Aztec people listening.
It's a cultural thing. Anyways, guys, you know, what better way to protect your head than with a nice hat to keep that slime, urine, whatever, boogers off your dome.
Before the invention of the hat, everyone just walked around drenched in urine.
Yep.
It was horrible.
Plight of the past. Plight of the past. The pissy plight of the past. But anyways, we don't have to worry about that because we have headgear and fine hats. So guys, I'd like to know, what's your hottiest hat? What do you like to wear to keep your hair or head, scalp dry? Me, myself, I'm a white guy in my 40s who likes the IPA and, you know, some other things. You know which way I'm going with this. Now, some call it a scally cap. Some call it a flat cap. Newsboy hat. Yeah, it's a variation of it, I guess. Driving cap. That's it. You know that little guy, all those little Irish brogues out there wearing those guys at the bar looking all rough and tumble. Traded in the old baseball cap for one of the, one caveat, you can't pick a baseball cap. That's too easy, okay? We got to go a little highbrow on this. So I I do love a flat cap, you know. Sometimes people will see me rocking mine, and some people mistake it for a Kangol, but I'm not that cool. No, 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 no. So I stick to the old Boston Scally, and you know, I like it. I like it. It's I noticed a lot of guys in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, white guys, rocking these things. Yeah, some have big collections. Some of our friends' dads, they rock it, and it makes me feel really good about my choices. But
My late grandfather enjoyed this hat in his twilight years. He recently, I mean, a couple of years ago died, and he was, I think, 94. So he's
Hey.
in your age range. Yeah.
it's a good hat. It's a good solid
Yeah.
hat. You know,
Yeah.
it's pretty hot,
Um,
and I have a wool one in the winter. It's very hot, so that's another reason why it's one of my hottiest hats.
I keep one
Make
in case I have to go undercover at a Dropkick Murphy show.
Yeah, that's exactly the vibe. It is. No, I won't deny it. I do love some Irish punk music.
Do you own
Um,
just 2 of them? Is that
I
it?
do. Yep.
Okay.
I bought a third one because, like I said, the other ones I have are thicker material, and I sweat quite a bit. So they came out with like a summer breeze one, and I bought it, and um, well, actually, no, I didn't even get hot in that one because I didn't really wear it because it looked like I had taken a Kroger bag and put it on my head. The material they used was not not very good, not very structural. So that one got sent back.
I was advertised the Big Lebowski Scully cap. Guys, I got an ad for this.
Oh, there it is.
I was very I mean, look at it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it looks like a hat that my mom would have bought with Marlboro miles.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
There aren't a lot of things that are more cringy than people that like the Big Lebowski too much, and I really like the Big Lebowski. But this hat just takes it to a whole other level, fellas.
Yeah, that is taking it to the max right there. Now, those patterns, there are some sharp patterns individually in and of themselves, but when you throw them all together in this Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dream hat, yeah, it's something. Or the hat of many colors. That's what I was looking for.
Dwight, right. I think you should go for it. Also, like,
you think?
The Big Lebowski now is distant enough in time that I don't know. I think a lot of the more irritating fans of that movie, I mean, except for us, of course, I think a lot of the more irritating fans of that movie have died of old age at this point. So, like, well, you wear that hat. Own it.
And to paraphrase the bumper sticker on my mother's car, my give a shit is already dead. So I can do whatever I want to do.
That's right.
I have tried on these Scully caps before, and I think they're just too small for my giant head. It makes it look like my head comes to a point and I can't pull it off.
I have a giant head too, you know, but I don't know. Maybe it's my baldness. That's probably what it is. That helps me out. It does. Sure. It definitely does. Yeah, because sometimes the hair comes out underneath, and then it definitely kind of tightens that up. So that's advantage me on that baldness for this hat. But what about you, Dwight? What's your hottiest hat? Speaking of, you know, our large heads.
Now, like I said, I've tried the Scully cap. There are other types of hats that I've explored, and I would really like to be able to wear, but it just doesn't work for me. Like you tried on in the mirror, and you see the disaster that's come. But the one I actually wore for an entire summer once, I called this my summer fun hat, and I rocked a bucket hat, a white bucket hat with a stripe on it for an entire summer. And
yes.
I love that hat. I absolutely love that hat. And then the girl I was dating at the time, who started dating me I was wearing the hat when we started dating. And then later she told me she hated the hat, and I should have stood my ground. I should have stood my ground
Absolutely.
and kept the hat, but I stopped wearing the hat, and then over the years it's been lost. I don't know. I have been perusing bucket hats lately, though. I think I'm gonna get back on the bucket hat wagon.
Yes. Can I
For no
join?
other reason is I would like to try to impersonate the lead singer of Cake at several restaurants and then run out on a check is what I would like to do. But they're very comfortable. They provide shade all the way around.
Mhm.
You can get it wet. It doesn't matter. I mean, if you can't destroy a bucket hat, you can fold it up, put it in your back pocket if you're not wearing it. What a great invention.
Hell yeah. It's fantastic. That was actually my runner-up. I was between the, flat cap and the bucket hat. I rocked the bucket hat, similar time frame to when you were too. I also had a velour tracksuit to match mine. Not trying to flex or anything, but nice royal purple velour from Old Navy.
You were also the DJ for several rap groups during that time.
I was. I used to DJ every Thursday down at the Stone Monkey, just freestyle. Yep.
You were dating Spinderella?
It was a good time. We had something good. I look back on it fondly. Just couldn't work out in the end.
Ships
She tried to make me get rid of my bucket hat, and I stood my ground.
You're a stronger man than I.
God, could she move on the ones and twos? Bucket hat is strong. Beck, you got a stronger choice, though?
Yes. There were many runner-ups for me, and I, of course, my head needs no adornment, so I don't really wear hats. There are a lot of great hat options for me, though. The top hat, the tricorn, the tiara. But obviously, the correct hat, the hottiest hat, is of course the captain's hat. As popularized by JFK, very glamorous, is popularized by Ted Knight's character, Judge Smalls in Caddyshack, a personal hero of mine. And of course, as modeled by me when I was a little boy, because that's how my mom dressed me when I was a little kid, and that's how you get all of this fucking guy right here.
This explains everything.
I can't believe we're not going to a picture right now. How do you not have a picture of this?
Come on.
I didn't actually think about a picture of me in the captain's hat until we were about to launch into recording. So I didn't have time to contact my mom, and then I would, hi mom, if you're listening to the show, and I'm sure you're looking for that captain's hat right now in the house. And
I can't believe you mentioned like a nobody like JFK wearing a captain's hat when the obvious number one wearer of captain's hats is L. Ron Hubbard.
There are a lot of great captain's hats wearers out there. I mean, I'm just saying. It was a captain. Actually, JFK's captain's hat was a plot line on one of the weaker episodes of The Sopranos, granted, but still made its way into sort of our television pantheon there with Captain's Hat. It's great. The Captain's Hat is great. Also, as worn by Count Basie on the cover of jazz great Count Basie, is worn on the cover of several of his albums. He went through a captain's hat phase in the mid-'60s, as so many of us did. Yeah.
Now, I do appreciate...
Go ahead. Slice, sorry.
Oh, I was going to say, I've seen a lot of baseball caps recently do have like the captain's hat adornment, like almost like the little, I don't know, embroidered laurel type things and the little rope across. And I have been tempted to grab one of those a time or two.
Now, was that more like the sort of baseball cap that like Fred Thompson's character wore in The Hunt for Red October?
Oh, since I definitely watched that movie this week.
Yeah, know, the Hunt for Red October, the official favorite movie of all three of the hosts of this program.
Yeah, it's really good. And that hat, I think you might be right. I think that could be the very hat we're talking about, if my recent memory serves me so correctly.
Slice, this is a tough way to break this to you, but Beck and I have been planning. We're going to go to the beach together next month with our significant others. I'm sorry you didn't get the invite, but it's kind of last minute. We sort of didn't feel like inviting you. But when we go to the beach, Beck, maybe we should be wearing captain's hats the entire time.
Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah. Well, I'm going to have to special order mine from the Hat Factory. I'm certain I won't be able to just buy one retail with my colossal freak head.
When I was in high school, my junior year, our end of the year musical was Anything Goes. And I was the only kid they had to special order a sailor's cap for because none of them fit me.
That's
Guys,
beautiful. That's beautiful.
I just went on Amazon and I found a site where a vendor where you can get one for $12.99 with custom text on it. So you could be Captain Dwight and First Mate Beck, or vice versa. Whatever
I think
you see fit.
they'll both say co-captain.
Co-captain. There we go. I like it.
Clearly, negotiating the proper rank is a very important part of buying the captain's hat.
I think you should be Captain Crunch and Captain Ron. Yeah, how about that? Sorry, that was a reach.
Man.
Swing and a miss.
We were doing so well.
I know. I was going to say El Capitan, but whatever.
And then you had to be Captain Obvious.
Yeah. Captain Crap Joke. Probably because I'm just still so depressed because you guys didn't invite me to the beach and I'm just a stowaway. Woo!
Well, yeah, but you're covered in cat piss. You're not going to stay with us at the hotel.
Just stowaway SS Scallycap over here.
We are going to Myrtle Beach, so there are going to be people.
Never mind.
That's true.
Right.
They may not let us in unless we have somebody who smells like cat piss.
You're going to need me. I'm your Sherpa.
We'll see Slice and all of his minions up there on the wall that surrounds Myrtle Beach, laughing at us in our captain's hats, which have barely any urine on them.
I'll come up and give you that. I'm the captain now. Yeah.
My dear friends, it's June. Can you believe that it's June already?
Wow.
This year,
where has the time gone?
Flying by. And it's getting hot out there. I don't know if you guys have... I go outside like once a week, and it's warmer than it was the week before.
That it is.
That's the thing I noticed with my observational comedy.
I'll tell you where it's 98 degrees is right here in this podcast recording booth.
Yeah, it's steamy in here.
Yeah, steamy.
It's steamy in this podcast booth that we're all in with all this different lighting and different scents. We're all smelling different things right now. I just baked some bread. What about you, Slice? What are you smelling?
Yeah, good stuff. Real good stuff. Ammonia and yeah.
Talking, as we're talking about great smells, nothing smells better than a state fair or a street carnival during the summertime. And there are lots of great snacks available, all very healthy and good for you, coated in mostly a layer of bodybuilding breading that's all vitamins, from what I understand. It's all vitamins.
Yes.
They're good for you. So I think real simple. What is your hottiest fair or carnival food? And I'm going to take the number one spot, and I'm going to take funnel cake off the board, guys. That is my answer. So you all need to pivot.
Yep.
But I have some caveats I want the OG original funnel cake with just some powdered sugar on it on a
Okay.
paper plate. That's what I
Yep.
want. All these places are offering toppings now,
hmm
and that's sort of defeating the purpose. I don't want your funnel cake if I have to go sit at a table with a fork and a knife
Yeah.
to get into that. Do
Mhm.
fried apples sound great on a funnel cake? It sounds great to me.
Sure.
But I can't walk around and listen to Florida Georgia Line or the Oak Ridge Boys or a Reba McEntire impersonator or
Marty
a Bret
Skaggs.
Michaels impersonator that's dressed as Reba McEntire.
Vanilla Ice.
But no, I can't. I hope he wasn't radicalized by Charleston, West Virginia when he played there a couple years ago, and now he's performing at Freedom 250.
Also, I apologize. I said Marty Skaggs. I meant Marty Stewart. My bad. Sorry, Marty Stewart, longtime listener.
Well, there's a Marty Skaggs, right?
Is there? Maybe there
Ricky
is.
Skaggs.
Ricky,
Ricky
see,
Skaggs.
I knew it wasn't right. Yeah, Ricky Skaggs and Marty Stewart. They were frequents at the Scioto County Fair, so that's why I got the two confused.
This is long before all country singers were named Luke. There was a time, listener, when they weren't all named Luke. Yeah, funnel cake. It's great. And it's the only time you can justify just eating an entire plate full of fried dough.
And you know what? It just looks fun to make. I've never made one at home myself, but it just looks like, you're over this vat of oil frying,
Yep.
and then you're just dripping, like making a little snake, but just putting a big cluster. And you're just like, oh, this is going to be so fun to scoop out. Let's get crazy with it. And then just, no rhyme or reason, you're just dripping it. You don't have to be like, it's not like you're making a soft serve cone or something where you need precision. You're just like, ooh, wherever she goes, she goes. It's like
What do you mean precision?
we gotta have precision. You think you can get a job at the DQ if you don't have precision on that machine? No, sir. No, sir.
The soft serve is being produced with precision machine parts that can only come from like Switzerland or certain parts of California.
No, the machine doesn't have to be nice. The user has to have the skill to, with precision, get that right effect on that. It's an art.
Slice,
Autumn
have
can do
you
it great.
ever looked at anybody that worked at Dairy Queen? Like made eye contact with them?
Yeah, Autumn that's how Autumn does so well. She used to work at DQ, and whenever we get soft serve, well, I don't because I'm lactose intolerant these days, but whenever the boys get it, you got to let the pro do it. And she goes out there and she can stack that thing like to here, and it's wild to watch. Truly a thing of beauty. But yeah, you need
were
precision.
won over by her supple wrist, her supple soft
the
serve
finesse,
wrist.
the touch, that sweet touch, that little curl at the very top. Bink. Oh, baby. Those were the days.
Does she still know how to turn the blizzard upside down before
Oh,
she
yeah.
stirs it?
Yep.
Okay.
It's like a dark art.
That's my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah. The spoon just stays there. It's wild.
Yeah.
One day she just forgot how to do it. She grabbed the blizzard and just her wrist.
Made a huge mess. It just spilled everywhere. It wasn't even a blizzard. It was orange juice. She just poured it all over the floor. What the hell?
For 6 months, every time she had a drink, she's like, look, Slice, and just poured it out.
Damn it. There's coffee on my feet.
Beck, what's your favorite carnival food?
Well, it's hard to choose. And the reason that it is hard to choose is I hate carnivals, but I love lots of food that's terrible for me. So there's a real existential tension here between carnival food and between the carnival and the food, I guess, parts of carnival food. And I'm gonna cheat a little bit and say that my favorite carnival food is food truck carnival food. One of the best things about going to a carnival. Oh, okay. I see already. I'm getting a lot of suspicion and skepticism.
I'm going to give you a chance. I'm going to give you a chance. Right now, it feels like you're casting a pretty wide net, but I'm going to see where this goes.
Let him make his point.
I'll let him cook. Go for it.
Let this man dig his own grave over here.
Mhm.
um, so one of the things that make going to a park, whether it be county or state, tolerable now is that they have, their little food truck areas or big food truck areas. When Crystal and I went to that music concert or music festival, I guess, in Richmond last summer, there were food trucks everywhere, and it was by far the best part of the concert. All of the various food trucks. You could get, ice cream, tacos. Oh, there's nothing like a taco from a taco truck, no matter who it's made by or where it comes from. It's wonderful. Taco truck tacos are magical and one of my favorite things. But also you get weird stuff like, oh, everything that we sell here is peach based. It's a deep fried peach or a candied peach or whatever, and all of these things are delicious. And really, the food truck is at the cutting edge of what American food can, nay, should be. And the best place to experience that is at your local carnival or festival or, other thing like that.
Got it.
You could have just said deep fried peach, and we would not have had a problem.
Right. But instead it was, hey, what's your hottest carnival or fair food? And you chose, carnival or fair food. Because that's essentially what it all is, food truck food.
Here's my bigger issue. And I meant to bring this up during my allotted time, but it's my segment. Here we go. I don't like that there are food trucks at the carnival because I feel like you're taking the carny jobs. I feel like there are certain trucks that should be at every carnival, and I don't need the there's one here for every carnival that shows up that makes Japanese food. And the lines are always crazy. Why would you line up for mediocre Japanese food out of a truck when there's a corn dog next door? Get out of here. That could be a second corn dog truck. Instead, now there's a Japanese truck next to my corn dog truck.
Yep.
I almost just went with classic disgusting hot dog. But
I'm just saying these carny folk don't have a lot of options as far as jobs go. So when the new trendy food truck comes through town and takes up valuable space at the carnival, some of these people, the line's going to end.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be forced to go work at a circus or something. Oh, no.
Actually, I've already offered all of those displaced carnies wonderful new jobs at the machine parts factory I've just opened that's producing soft serve devices. It's what economists call a virtuous circle.
Precision ink. Mm-hmm.
Most of those carnies don't have that hand-eye coordination you need to make soft serve. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. Nope, they're not on Autumn's level. Not on Autumn's level at all.
Well, that's why they spend their first 4 weeks working for me, learning calculus.
Slice, what's your favorite carnival food?
Well, baby, I keep it simple. I keep it sweet. And it's a tried and true corn dog. I love me a corn dog, Now, and especially when I can get them made right then and there on the spot, the way God intended, instead of from my freezer and into a microwave where it's going to come out looking like an unraveled mummy.
Microwave? A microwave
Well,
slice?
no,
You have an
oven. I know. I would do an oven if I'm rocking
Lord.
like mini corn dogs. It's going in the air fryer or the oven. You're right. But when you're a kid and when you first get introduced to corn dogs, you don't know any better, and you're home alone because no one's there with you. You're wondering when your next meal's coming. You dig around the freezer and you're like, oh God, county fair corn dogs. Don't mind if I do. Put them in there. You don't, you don't know the power level of your microwave. You didn't read that part about set power level to 50, do this, whatever. Just throw it in there for 5 minutes, comes out that crispy little stick, that shriveled dry wiener inside that.
I was going to say, that's
crappy...
the only thing crispy in there is that stick.
Yeah, exactly.
Are county fair corn dogs a generic version of state fair corn dogs? Is that something you got at the local Dollar General, were county fair corn dogs?
It's the Aldi brand.
Okay.
No, that would definitely be a DG brand. But yeah, a good, fresh, made on the spot corn dog, to me, can't go wrong, especially if you got some like good corn meal or whatever that's what they coat it in. So, yeah, some mustard. Gotta have mustard on it. I know how to catch.
I like a corn dog with some cornmeal and maybe a wiener inside of it. And in that wiener, there's a stick.
I'm going a little crazy. That stick is like a little slender popsicle stick, man. One
you can really grab a hold of. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Flat so it presses against my thumb, all nice and snug. Speaking of like setups, though, just, because what else is there to say about the corn dog? But did you all, well, I know, Beck, you don't like the fairs, but whenever you would go, did they ever have like a permanent structure for eating, like where the church ladies would work at yours? Like, I don't know, church ladies, 4-H, other organizations would come and make like chicken and dumplings.
A picnic area with the roof on it, like a shelter?
Yeah, shelter has like screened in and everything. You could sit down. There were some like picnic tables in there, and you could, they would make the food. They would do like I don't know, stuff, chicken and dumplings and other things like of that nature.
This concept is foreign to me. I've never been to a fair that had this. I've been to fairs with like permanent buildings, but most of the time they're just like doing clogging or some shit in there. It's
God, there's always clogging.
There's so much clogging.
Clogging and goats. Yep. I mean, we had those too, but like we had these. I think there was one, and it was set up to just be a permanent kitchen whenever fair or any other activities were happening out at the fairgrounds.
Now, if I could find chicken and dumplings at the fair, I would allow it. I will always allow chicken and dumplings.
I mean, what sounds better on a 95-degree day in August than some hearty chicken and dumplings right before I get on the scrambler for 5 times in a row?
Welcome back. Boys, what is your naughtiest summer jam? What is the summer song that when you hear, you just go, well, Christ, it's this time of year again. It's time for being hot and sticky and having to hear, for example, the correct answer, anything by Smash Mouth, but in particular, All Star by Smash Mouth. And look, really, in a lot of ways, I have nothing in particular against Smash Mouth. Younger listeners may know Smash Mouth is a band that their great grandfathers heard in the late 90s and early aughts. And now that people who were in high school in the late 90s and early aughts are the people who buy everything, you have to hear Smash Mouth at the grocery store and at the drugstore. And I don't know, those are the only 2 places I ever go, but I'm sure there are other places that pipe and can music where you have to hear Smash Mouth now. And it's awful. And like the music is bubbly. The lyrics are horrifying when you dig into them too much. For instance, just starting from the top, an All-Star. Somebody once told me the world is going to roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Like, oh, okay, all right. So far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then she was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Yeah. I don't actually know
Slice is the loser. Look at Slice. He's a loser.
Apparently
Look at Slice.
Apparently L means zoom to my camera.
It's all paid off.
He's a
I
loser.
do this. So let's zoom out. No. Nope. You got me. This was the long con. You just picked this song so I'd make the camera zoom in on my face with that L hand gesture.
Oh, yes,
what a great program. What a great program your camera uses. Because they know if anybody puts an L to their forehead, they're like, well, let's punish this asshole.
Right. Zoom in real close so you can see all of his blemishes. That broccoli between his teeth.
I know. And Slice, I threw my favorite band, Smash Mouth, under the bus just so we could punk you.
And you call yourself a mouth smasher.
We lost the guy from Smash Mouth, right? We lost the guy.
We did.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad. I learned that the backstory to that. It's actually pretty sad, man. Struggle with a lot of
but
addiction.
it's okay because Beck hates that song. It's good that the guy's dead now.
It's all good. Just kick him when he's down. Maybe throw some cat pee on his grave.
I mean, I can only assume that the people of Smash Mouth, when an unsuccessful podcaster makes fun of them, like this has to be when you realize, like, yes, we are so popular and ubiquitous that we are a touchstone for the things about society that frustrate this man. Like that has to be real success, right? Like that's got to be a gratifying feeling, I would think.
I think he probably welcomed death is what I would get. I would cut right to the chase and say he welcomed death. It was probably a real Hootie Darius Ruckert situation, and he was tired of people calling him Smash Mouth. Like, oh, here comes old Smash Mouth. He's like, that's the name of the band, man. My name is Johnny Asshole.
Oh, this man died like saving an orphanage from an earthquake or something, I'm guessing, right? Like this is really or the tragedy that he just wasn't that old. I mean, someone in Smash Mouth would be what, like in their 50s? That's
his child had a terminal illness, and when his child died, he struggled really bad with addiction and drinking and everything.
I'm glad I brought this up. I'm glad I brought it up when he died.
Oh man. Oh.
Feel like you're walking on the sun now, Beck? Huh?
Oh. Well, I'm glad that I reintroduced the Two Hotties and Naughtys Chewbacca Mayo Memorial moment of making fun of an innocent person's demise.
I can't remember how much of that we cut out. So great.
I don't think Sullivan, our producer, edits the show anymore. I just think he gives everyone the raw feed.
If I gotta listen to this, you guys gotta listen to this.
Just 4 hours of me sort of groaning and breathing heavily in between segments. Slice, what is your naughtiest summer song?
Mine would be the 1999 classic, Summer Girls by LFO. Was that it?
Yes, of course it was.
Okay. Yep. I'm so sorry, but
right.
that's really...
I have a backup.
Okay. You see, good. I don't feel too bad then. But yeah, it is absolute trash. 1999, it almost made me wish Y2K would have happened and everything just shut down, so I would never have to go through another summer where I heard that horrid song again. You gave us some lyrics, so here, Beck, let me return the favor. Now I won't start at the top because it's kind of boring talking and anyway. Well, let's just go to the chorus here.
The first lyric is, I like it when girls stop by in the summer. Do you remember when we met that summer? I mean, that could be Paul Simon or Bob Dylan.
Right? I mean, yeah. Hey, maybe this song has potential. But then it kicks into the chorus, which reads, New Kids on the Block had a bunch of hits. Chinese food makes me sick. Okay, I'm getting some weird vibes there. I don't know which way you're going with that Chinese food. I love Chinese food. And anyone who doesn't, I don't trust you. Okay? You either got a weak
I
constitution.
definitely think we're going to get some sort of very clever Cole Porter-esque twist here with the lyrics.
Well,
that's my prediction.
Here we go. Chinese food makes me sick, and I think it's fly when the girls stop by for the summer. For the summer. I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch. I'd take her if I had one wish. But she's been gone since the summer. Since that summer. Yep. Now there's one other little section I do want to call out here. You're the best girl that I ever did see. The great Larry Bird, Jersey 33. Like, how did we get there, bud? You just looking for something. You couldn't rhyme something with C that actually had some relevance to this. The great Larry Bird, Jersey 33. Okay. When you take a sip, you buzz like a hornet. Billy Shakespeare wrote a whole bunch of sonnets. I'm sorry.
Sornets. It's pronounced sornets.
My bad. Sornets.
Sornets.
Yeah.
I thought you studied this stuff, Slice. You went to grad school, right? It's sornets.
It's sornets, yes, you're right.
Slice only learned about Petrarchy. I can't even say it. I'm laughing at my own joke so much. I'm sorry. Just everyone understand I was about to make a very sophisticated and amusing joke about different kinds of sonnets, but
it would be great if everybody listening would just assume we were making very sophisticated jokes.
Yes, please.
And savvy listeners will notice the past exchange was in the form of a sonnet.
And I know I said I just wanted to do one more, but fell deep in love, but now we ain't speaking. Michael J. Fox was Alex P. Keaton. Oh, these guys. I
don't even want to do one now because this is the obvious answer. This is it.
It's trash, pure trash.
And to keep with the theme of the show, I think one of the LFO guys is dead too.
Really? Well, he had it coming.
Listen, we opened the floodgates. I'm going to keep poking that bear.
But yeah, like Slice is clearly correct. Like the Smash Mouth song isn't really a terrible pop song. It just I've heard it every single day since 1997 or whenever it was.
No, Slice has made a horrifying discovery. Look at his face.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. LFO became cursed apparently after making this horrible song because of the four, only one is standing.
Jesus.
Yeah. Oh God. One died 3 years ago at the age of 47. Doesn't say how. Another 2018 at the age of 41 from adrenal cancer. 2010, one died from leukemia. Yeah. Wow. Oh God. Apparently shitty music is a carcinogen. But no, I guess rest in peace, guys. Sorry. This looks like I got some egg on my face now too. Woof.
I don't think those girls were wearing Abercrombie and Fitch. I think they were wearing asbestos.
Agent Orange. Roundup.
Lead-based clothing.
Microplastics.
I don't think it was the Chinese food making him sick.
Right? Maybe he needed more of it. Some chicken and broccoli would have really,
Dwight?
Yeah. I think my guy's alive. Should I pivot to somebody who's dead? Here, let me see if Selena had a summer song. My answer is Chicken Fried by the Zac Brown Band.
Oh, good pivot.
It's a terrible song, but it also if it wasn't the first, it was certainly the one that opened the floodgates of new country songs about, I just want to have a beer and have some fun and be on the water, and this is all I want in life, and that's the entire fucking song. Beck, I don't know if you're familiar with Chicken Fried, but let me just get the chorus up.
Yeah.
I like my chicken fried, a cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up.
Okay.
There you go.
Yes.
Mhm.
Now I know the song. Why is it that every piece of shit country song has such a huge fucking chip on its shoulder? Like, what is these assholes and their little political movement and their little buddies control fucking everything? Why are they saying, "Oh, I'm just a poor, helpless Cadillac dealership owner who's just getting fucked by owning everything on my boat"? Like, what is anyway?
Straight white dudes
Political
are really
commentary.
having a hard time right now, Beck. I don't know if you've read some of the news sites.
Oh,
It's June. They're
Jesus.
not having a good time this time of the year. So
You know what was fun is when I was trying to find other lyrics in Chicken Fried, and I hit the wrong tab. I hit the one I had open for LFO, as it was my first choice. And for a second, I thought, fuck, Zach Bryan Band was singing about New Kids on the Block, too. No.
now, I do have to say, one of the things I hate the most about Zach Brown is that
Did I say Zach Bryan? They're the same.
you did.
Whatever.
No, they are not the same. Do not you dare. No,
I'm talking about
refuse.
Zachary Ty Bryant
Oh, okay.
from Home Improvement, who is
Okay.
my favorite singer.
Okay. Whew. All right. That makes sense. But I like Zach Bryan, and apparently when I ask Google as I'm driving and trying to utilize hands-free to play some Zach Bryan, it automatically pivots to sure thing. Now playing Zach Brown Band, and I have screamed at Google, now Gemini's supposed to be smarter and better. I have explicitly had conversations explaining why Zach Brown Band sucks, and I never want. And if there's a way for AI to ban any artist from my Spotify, I want him banned. And Gemini said he was going to do it, but I think it played again the other day, and I was not happy, and especially if it's stupid ass Chicken Fried.
What are you playing your music through? Spotify?
Spotify, yeah.
You can ban artists on Spotify.
I told him to ban Zach Brown, but okay, good to know. I'll go into the app itself and try it. He told me he was going to ban it, but he played it the other day. Son of a bitch.
Slice, the robots are duplicitous. They're filled with mendacity.
Oh yeah,
they'll lie right to you.
Yeah, and I'll tell him to play a certain song, and then he'll be like, "We can't play video while you're driving." I was like, "I didn't say to play the video, my friend. I want the song. Obviously, I've never asked you to play a damn video while I'm driving yet. Okay." And besides,
They just want you to watch the video and crash your car. It's the first step.
Oh, this is how Skynet wins.
Little bit chicken fried.
Bring back Chattahoochee.
God, the nation can heal around Chattahoochee.
Yes, that's what we need. Just get down.
We need a We Are the
coochie.
World type recording of Chattahoochee.
Oh, yes. Yes. I never knew how much that muddy water meant to me.
That's it for our show. You can find us on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, or wherever you get your favorite podcasts.
We hope you have a great week.
Thanks for listening. We love you.
Thank you for listening. This has been Two Hotties and a Naughty, a podcast about life's little victories and constant disappointments, as hosted by Michael Beck, Hicks, and Dwight Slappe. Editing and production by Michael Sullivan. Our theme is Handel's Entrance of the Queen of Sheba for two oboes, strings, and Continuo allegro, as performed by the Advent Chamber Orchestra. Crystal Howe speaking.